Central, and welcome to Monday. It's kind of crazy to think that this is our second to last day of being a Blue Group before we all go back to school after spring break. Speaking of spring break, Saturday was the first day of spring. Wow. It feels like just yesterday there was a groundhog telling us that spring wasn't coming very soon. Now look at where we are. Soon. Well, don't forget to get out your crepe machine today because today is National Bavarian Crepes Day. Well, let me backtrack a bit and talk about spring weather. Guess what my favorite thing about spring weather is? Abundant sunshine! Is there going to be any of that in the near future? Weather with Logan.
What a wonderful last school week till spring break. But we're not there just yet. Today and tomorrow, we'll be in the mid-50s throughout the days. Today is going to be mostly sunny with a little bit of clouds, but it's not really too bad overall. It's just some good feeling weather after the dreaded winter that we had. Wednesday through Friday this week, we are expected to see some rain for most of the days. Next week, we'll be seeing in the mid-50s pretty much all week with a low chance of rain Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. It'll be a perfect weather to vote for the best song, the SpongeBob Aqua song in your Music Mania in your Spanish classes.
Now, let's talk about some senior news. Congratulations, class of 2021. The time has come for you to verify the spelling of your name for your diploma. Whatever is in Infinite Campus will be your diploma reads, and your diploma must reflect your full legal name. If you have any corrections, please email Miss Hickey. Today is the last day to do that. Next, seniors, votes and quotes are due this Friday, so be sure to get those senior quotes and superlative votes in. Right now, we only have 46 submissions.
Well, let's get into some season sports. Coming off of a win from last week, girls varsity softball team will be going against Buckeye Valley High School. This game is taking place on their field starting at 5:15.
Now we have some new fall sporting news. Girls tennis will begin having open court / conditioning every Saturday and Sunday beginning after spring break. While these open courts are not 100% mandatory for you to attend to be on the team, they are heavily encouraged. Want more info? You can talk to Captain Ali Antonoff or Captain Sophia Toscano. You.
Next, I have some yearbook news. Don't forget, Central, you can now obtain a 2020-21 yearbook for $75 just by heading over to the Jostens website or to Miss Fuller in room 225. These are priceless memories. So, order your yearbook. You don't want to miss out.
And now, let's talk a little bit about the library. As a reminder, if you checked out a library book so far this school year, please be sure to check to see if your library book needs to be returned or renewed. In addition, if you have any library books checked out from last school year, please return those so that any fees can be removed from your Infinite Campus. Also, if you need help finding a book, please fill out the Google form in the CCHS Virtual Library website.
Now we have some survival tips. Remember to visit your Google Cohort Classroom for information posted from us. Well, not specifically us, but you know what we mean. Check your school email daily to be sure you are in the loop. Focus on the positive and be mindful of stress and frustration. Find positive ways to bring the focus back to what matters to you most.
So, we are nearing the end of Women's History Month, and you remember you can do anything and you can be anything you want. It is never too late to start again. You can always have a fresh start. And women, remember that there are always many firsts just waiting for you. Take a look at this.
There's so many women that have gone before me and have taken to the sky.
Do you think there is a need for women in space?
Well, is there a need for men in space?
All these women have been my role models and my inspiration, and I couldn't be here today without them.
Özlem Türeci is the woman behind a leading COVID-19 vaccine.
Women bring an energy to rap that did not exist before.
And the Grammy goes to Cardi B.
Who knows how many others could have been the first if they'd had the chance to try.
Pattern Beauty is launching.
I'm the first person in my family to start a business.
Let's talk about some glass ceilings being shattered.
Junko Tabai summited heights no woman before her had reached.
We can show girls that anything is possible. It doesn't matter what they look like or where they come from. They can change the world.
Remind a female today that the world is limitless. Reminder, the Central Crossing Blue Group has a concert this Tuesday at 7. Text a friend and tell them good luck and to break your leg. Not literally, though. Well, Central, that's all I have for you today.
And now, before we sign off, here's your fun fact of the day. Did you know there's not a single state that has the letter Q in the name? Q is the only absent letter from the alphabet.
That makes me feel uneasy. My proposal is that we put it at the end of New York. Oh, and finally, for Green Group, you should sign into attendance. Bye, Central. That was so good.
Bye.